Okay, so yeah, the thing I talked about last time. Oh, I didn't know for long. I'm just curious about. Oh dear. So, funny enough, I think he used one for a singular color. And this one, fair enough, I'm being red. Then yeah, should be fine. Just do all three. In all honesty, these puzzles are relatively simple. Cause like I talked to somebody when they're doing a puzzle, and literally took me about like I would say 30 seconds to kind of figure it out. Like basically from like this, and then it's like, oh yeah, you're done.
Forgive me.
I'm not sure that's just like I just use puzzles a lot for like my brain type things, so I just use them, do well with them, or if it's like actually something else. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, back to these two.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Pretty impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Kind of is weird that that one never actually goes wild in the.
Forgive me.
Mist.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Ah, some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
What? Did anything unusual happen to you when you had the laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered, The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad. But why loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though. The Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
That's just Senna's personal favorite.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
No wonder you got banished by the Order.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
Have you considered how you're going to get down?
Ah, our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That's something else I'd like to ask.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Pero should have some useful items in her box.
Okay.
We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born.
Let's go do the hardest stowaway. Ask everything and not even worry about the time limit, despite the fact that there's a thing that literally says, hey, by the way, there's a time limit type thing. What are you doing?
Oh, hello. I'm writing a sea shanty. Did you know Raguna Gondolier songs are usually in 3/4 time? Matches the flow of water perfectly. When they row, their strokes go slow dip, quick lift, which fits that rhythm. But for our troop, we use a 4/4 signature with strong and weak beats. It's catchy and perfect for sailors to sing along to as we work together to tackle the waves. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon,
Why were
we'll
you being?
break these. Actually, boarding the pilgrim sail was my choice. I used to compose hymns for the order. Sounds prestigious. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity. You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily the troop found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life. We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil.
Fair.
The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human. Traveling with the troupe, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas for my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite.
Do you buy some
The Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
What, those guys too?
La 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 la. I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm practicing for the Carnival. I'm the troupe's soprano and helmswoman. Steering Rena Sita's echo ship isn't just about strength. It's about resonating with the echoes. After years at sea, I've learned that some echoes are sensitive to our songs and will react to them in different ways. The Order warns of sirens lurking in the stormy sea's mists, but they don't scare me. I'll show them who the real siren of these waters really is. I'd rather be a wild
Are we
flower.
back?
Who knows? Ask the Order and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim's sail, but the troupe found me just in time and took me in. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a wild cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too. Forgive me.
What is a fisherman using it?
Come on, fish. Come to my net.
What are you doing?
Me? Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed, so it's the perfect time for fishing. The captain once told me a secret. The fiercer the storm, the more fish it brings. Sometimes we even see fish swept up by the wind, raining down from the sky.
For sure, that's
Legal?
legal.
Who cares? We're not even a legitimate troop, according to the Order. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Back in Raguna, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an arasti. Turns out, it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land. Luckily, the troop found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except, we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Me?
I kind of curious.
The captain
about
once
the,
told me a secret.
other fish on there?
Usually, yeah. But when we dock on an island, the captain and first mate will buy some other food from the locals. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Yeah,
Press apart.
I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
We're gonna make sure we're preparing the Cloudcaster.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case, All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along! Bullseye! How about showing off almost done?
And the guy who died.
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
What, the laurel? Hello, Carlotta.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You're a sharpshooter, Carlotta.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta? Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest.
Ah, so the grandfather's ahead of the Montanellis.
I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
Don't worry, your help has more than repaid your debt.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So the Order has been targeting the Montanellis.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxides speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Yeah. So the towering waves is probably Lorelei.
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxides interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the Echoes into chaos. We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn. The Fraxides must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning
Dragon was
towering
definitely
waves.
The Order has allied with the Fraxides to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, They might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist.
The vault guard.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into Tacit Discords. If they were successful, the ghost seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for Tacit Discords.
Wow.
They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival. At that time, the entire city was
I've already
shrouded in
forgot this
mist.
game.
Remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The reason the Order has to let the Carnival happen. The Order clearly has the option of not revealing the Carnival.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
Bring up the privacy about
The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival.
being Phoebe.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words. A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus. The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before. So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains.
Cetus the tiebreaker.
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
You want me to join the Truce Performance?
Our aim has always been clear: to restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, The troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
I agree. Count me in.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right, what should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
I need a stage partner.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods, if you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Funny enough, I think Carlotta is actually now my favorite character. Can I speak to Carlotta? No. Okay. For some reason, I did not want to do that.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
Fair enough.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance. Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered? Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
So a classic adventure story. I mean,
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
fair.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
And funny enough, I say that if I had a nickel for every time that I had a bond called report, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, especially considering one of those games is trash. Yeah, definitely is not this one.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage. All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
Oh.
Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Oh, hi. Suspending that. I was expecting it to be twice in a row. Oh, frick! There's a message with that one. I was expecting to do space on this.
Bravo! Bravo!
And a romantic flare.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
I'm not blushing herself, just a spotlight.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
You feed my curiosity.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
There was a human I don't think. Aurora prepares in case of rehearsal, Carlotta get prepared for the carnival. It's complete veil off in sun or shadow. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so I guess I got these two left, essentially. Surprisingly, I don't have that one done. Oh. Get hit by the giant dirt's breath on the wailing ascent. Eh? Oh, right. I still have no idea where the Lifer is. Like, lose 10 times in the game? Defeat 10 times? Win? I don't get it, essentially. Wait, what? Wait, Fool's Elysium? Eh? Mad Night, Night of Crimson Moon, and some of these other ones I assume they're just like the red enemies, so. At least there's that.
This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Hello, Mask.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
Place it on Mask.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece.
Understandable.
For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
Black and white mask?
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
I love the second. You know, I just want to hear her reaction. I'm just curious to see what her reaction is to.
The Montelli family
something.
shares its wealth and opportunities freely, but I see your stage lying beyond the cutthroat games of power and fortune, towards a world that's far more boundless and free. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you.
Of course.
Raguna.
Wrong button. Oh, okay.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people of Raguna possess a temperament akin to the There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. the shores themselves.
You're talking about the Black Shores?
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
Send the troop to
There
Raguna.
exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the troop. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night,
So you
fate
sent that invitation?
exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night,
Okay, what's in it for your
fate
family? I assume you
decided
see
to
more than
play a
the free
hand.
market.
Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
The Sentinel.
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths.
Does the Montelli say
No.
please?
We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden.
I'll probably finish up the story.
Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter,
Romantic tales of knights and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
The rest of the true intention of the innocent to rule their people by faith.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Integration was the past, liberation is the present.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration.
So this is the true purpose of the carnival.
Yes. Born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
I'll stoke the flames even higher.
Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet. Rest well. Good night.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot him. Still like that. Oh, hey. Yo, I'd like to buy the recipes. I'll check the recipes.
Welcome to Margaritas. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time. Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Stay careful.
Come by more often.
Hey, I can make ice cream.
Don't be a stranger.
Flight consumption. Healing bonus. Okay. Wall dash and swimming and stamina concession. Well, yeah, that's useful. I kind of don't like it. I really would rather just be like, oh, hey, by the way, you can swim as long as you want. It's just gonna be pointless to do so if you don't do so.
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger. Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Like, no offense. I would really like to where it be like, oh wait, Mount Firmament, right here. Or I can swim all the way over to like here, should I want to. Is it dumb? Yes. Is it better to just use this waypoint that as this beacon that I have? Yes, it's a lot easier. But would I like to be able to have the option to travel that very long distance without worrying about dying or having a echo? It's like, yeah, I 100% would love to. Makes it so much more beautiful, and it makes it so much more lovely. Like Genshin did it at the start, and I hated it. I preferred it the previous way. In terms of Genshin terms, I preferred Fontaine. And because at least then, it's like, oh hey, yeah, you just start doing a typical swim. Right, I forgot about this. I forgot about the fact that so much to do. Might as well just buy this because that's effectively what I need. Oh cool, I've bought 5 overlords. I didn't even expect to or plan to. Okay. Yep.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready.
I like to rest now.
Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Because I already don't mind. I was planning to finish this off. After all you've been through by your extra rest, you sink into the soft bed of your soft so kind of finished it.
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the carnival, huh? Yeah!
Was it worth to equip the mask? No, I'd be asking on. Really, it would automatically place it on me if I needed it. The jester thing. BB.
I can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while. Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet?
Okay, so I am.
I was about to say.
I basically would have it equipped if it needed it.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend. I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Yeah, Seamoss. Hello, Phoebe. You ready to be the Holy Maiden?
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. You want a picture with me? But,
I'll take the picture for you.
Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
I could have saved it, but I could just get that from my
Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here?
You took this picture?
Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. She fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets.
Why not join us in the celebration?
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
I just finished the dance. Today I could start preparing for the next. The dedicated to bows to you. It's just sort of like a rose bending to greet the rain. Wait, what? No one is over here? What is this, a chess mat? There's another Seamoss. You scrutinize the experience trying to analyze the differences. Let's block the lens. This gentleman shakes by saying your decision is just right. Yes, he then projects Psycho's friends and invite you to join in their performance. The more pressing matter is that you kindly refuse his offer. Maybe next. Hello, Carlotta.
You're here.
Anything unusual?
All seems well for the moment. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
I can't be more ready.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
Lovely.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
What is that?
Friends, why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? my walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
Hello, you.
That woman. She's with the Fraxidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Right this way.
She knows. First person. And no strafing, actually. Or sprint. Interesting.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
I remember you.
Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnival, not some dreary, dull corner. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Then why are you trying to destroy it? Tell me, what you really came to say?
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
Go ahead, tell me. I'll decide whether or not after.
Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate.
I should have let that continue a little bit longer, actually.
The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived.
Here we go.
The magic is ready to unfold.
Let's go.
As anticipated, the Fraxidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
I might need to do quick time events.
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
Sure, this performance runs smoothly. Yes.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
There we go. Let's go, partner.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then,
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage. An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden.
Ha!
For the quick time, man.
The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city.
Okay, now it's the big time dance event.
Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead? No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer on their
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
Which one dances?
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Disperse.
Ha! Improvise.
No hesitation. The end has come.
My compliments. Glory demands more. Yeah. Quickly and swiftly.
I'm so glad there was more in this.
A new era awaits. Surrender.
Swift and resolute.
Don't confront them head on.
Oh. Hard to say on that one. Okay. Oh.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete.
Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then, at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps? She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
Ah, how delightful. I await your challenge, bated breath.
At least she got into the performance. I don't want to say for some
It
other
seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation. With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
Hello. No.
The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Such stubbornness.
Disperse. One with the sounds.
Still recognize me? I'll warm up the crowd. You've crossed the wrong person. Hush! Found your weak spot.
Sounds, come forth.
Tempest show!
Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us.
My compliments. The world is mine. Surrender.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave! And now, we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
Okay.
Come now. Let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
Hi?
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
Yes,
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnival.
Final stage, Crimson Finale. The Savior for What if I feel like Farova is actually the true Holy Maiden?
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us to just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
Thespians coronation.
The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded. A purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
A new era awaits. Still recognize me? Aerial stunt. Up we go, Pero.
My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Okay.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
You've crossed the swift and resolute.
Hee I'll warm up the crowd. Still recognize me?
One more time. Break.
Tornado nuker!
Strike from the shadows.
moment of resonance.
My compliments. Huh? The world is our stage. Huh? Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me? Is that it? An absurd impudence.
Swift and resolute.
Tempest show! Mamma mia!
Keep it together. Last chance. The hour is upon us.
My compliments. My compliments.
And there we go. Phase 3.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
In the sea!
It looks like it's coming straight for us!
Divine retribution! We're being punished again, just like 10 years ago!
If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale!
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
Hello, Laura.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
It's hard-earned victory. Now, dive into the ocean, where dreams
Lady Arbiter, I have heard thy call. I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
Where can I find you?
Lady Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She, too, doth move within the folds of this earth.
Hello, Phoebe.
Wind guide me.
Wait, that was not Phoebe? Was this really some random person? In fair, it did look a little bit different, but... Hey, she has lore on her.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
That's a nice ruined step, so that you hardly lead the way.
You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the Carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
Tesla mark is glowing.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Can you tell me your name before you go?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea.
She is the Holy Maiden, 100%. She is about to slip her tongue there.
Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
Well, you didn't see it?
See who? Are you truly all right?
There's a girl just now, she called herself Catalina. Sorry. So let me to girl just now.
Cartothea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
We should let the Carlotta continue as
There are still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Swear the bodyguard of the stuck. You and I can sense fluctuations in there. Scan the sand, but the mysterious man is vanished. No, that's weird. Seems like no one else but you can see it. Here's your wish. Did you want to show up for this year's carnival? Past chances will lead to will certainly be treacherous, but regardless, you will possess a look, vanish, and curse the truth. These heroes will see you. With regards to Bandy, your companion spent the day basking at Jews and Plaza. They're back at Plaza, you're just trying to see replaying today's memories from the carnival.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
There's different ways. It just got. End of carnival. So yeah, for the most part, the other stuff is just casually like things that will be there. So then, yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up. Probably short enough.
Onwards.
Your words can be found in this area. Oh, okay.
A different approach.
Alright, so everybody's here.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate!
I feel like he's drunk already.
A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
At least I really feel embarrassed.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Yep.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
I can tell that's Rover's. I love how you can tell everybody's hands, because this is definitely Carlotta's, that's definitely Brant's, that's definitely Roxia's, and that's definitely Rover's. Even without telling about where they were, such as like Carlotta's dress. An order, man.
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
Are you and your family safe house?
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason. The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Carlotta. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Carlotta.
So she is Sentinel's resident.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
There must be more to it than that.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Wait! Oh! Now it makes a lot of sense. Now it makes a lot of sense about those paths I can see. Like, they're just so high up that you can't... that they're out of the render distance, but they're all the way out there.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right? Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Renacita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
Do you worship the Threnodian?
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass. The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacita, so their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries. We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Do you think they'll be willing?
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest.
Huh.
The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Perfect time, man. I mean, questions for him.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Okay, so that's over there, so like, right? Ringway? Okay. I just put that word over there. I said that, but that's interesting. It's interesting though that technically is unlimited. This premise is not like me.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
I'm sure they will.
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I want to meet the Sentinel Imperator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the blessed Fleur-de-Lis.
Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
Return to the divine embrace?
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the dark tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the dark tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Jin Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Why did people believe she was the Blessed Maiden?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian.
Wait, what? Huh? Then, why did Hong Jin's Threnodian not have resonator that we know of? To be fair, I say that this is the Threnodian's resonator in all honesty.
Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Onwards. Onwards.
Why is it this way? I don't believe that guy.
How can that be? That Blessed Maiden, could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardothea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
You definitely seem like he was hiding something important. Yeah, I feel like he's hiding the fact that he's the Threnodian's resonator. Because, like, my logic behind thinking that is the Threnodian's resonator would make sense to know that the Threnodian can have a resonator. To be fair, like, nobody else has said that. Like, this is the first time we've actually heard about the Threnodian having a resonator. So, like, in the first one, it's like, maybe Scar? Maybe it's Scar? Maybe it was, like, the person we just dealt with, essentially? Like, who knows? Like, it probably is a Praxis member. Maybe it was somebody else entirely, and just, we defeated the Threnodian before their resonator came out, but, like, I mean, to be fair, maybe the Thornonians Resonator, maybe the Hungshins and maybe Halong Lung's Thornonian Resonator was actually Rover. But yeah, you haven't seen it.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Yeah, I thought it was like Frolova might be the Thornonian.
Why? There's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms.
Something tells me that the Sentinel is actually just like a dragon.
The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty. So we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists.
Yeah, I thought he was a Fraxis member. He came up way too often. He had the similar color scheme. Like, it was pretty obvious that he was a Fraxis member. I mean, I figured, like, it could have been possible that, yeah, he was indeed, but I figured it was more likely he was Fraxis. Especially considering the fact that it's like, it was way more than a coincidence. I especially knew by the bank. Like, by the bank, it's like, yeah, it's like, just give it up, man. We know you're a Praxis. You're too involved here.
Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that Rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find her interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, she has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, she will walk the path that destiny has laid before her. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. before the tides of fate. We are all but humble servants.
So Act 3 is done. Sweet, I can now actually... Wait, what? I have no idea what happened over there. Was that like related to the thing that I found like weird over there? Traces of tides. It's tides 1. Okay, so it's related to that thing. I don't even know. I don't even know what it could be. Like, honestly, no matter how hard I try, I just don't find it. This is far. Okay. Secret test the garments is fun, but kind of fun. With the glasses that are in it. When did you wake up? Where did you walk into this place? Oh, those other folks must be loaded to build. Maybe, what does this description mean? There's a guy. It sounds like there's a secret in there. Let's go take a look. Okay. So I assume that this is something related to it. I just have to actually walk the maze to where it is. Whenever Gra's first moon, the prophecy's first bloom, the first Gra's eternal prophecies of this. Let's see if you find the guy on it. Probably. Yeah. Ultimately this has been like very enjoyable. I very much enjoyed it. Like absolutely like nothing as nothing as a little like issue. Oh, did I have this one? Okay.
Make it fast.
I'm sure I'll find it at some point. Oh, whoops. I meant to do that because I was planning to talk and end it, and I just got the wrong thing. Cause yeah, I was mainly just trying to run around and find whatever I could do. But yeah. Apparently walking this maze probably will be useful. How far useful it is, I don't know. But like, I just have not used this. Well, I've honestly just not walked this maze, so that might be my problem with doing some of the other stuff. But like, yeah. You answer the Summon King and experience this reality from this board. The someone sees the black and white pieces moving as they hold life there. The white pieces hold the brown pieces shatter along there. I still have no idea about where everything is, but like, I'm sure that I'll go and find out if I go and do this enough. Because it seems like this is kind of the trick behind what I was missing, essentially. But yeah. I'm sure like this type of stuff will be. Familiar voices re-entering you realize they belong to past region. Reading these echoes into the vital or what the is the right for it. You grasp the weight of your transgression. By the sound of grace, I swear I acted with pure intentions. These poor things, I just scanned them on my way to the iron. Please, I'm telling you not to put the truth. Rectus, do not see the danger you bring upon the Primus. Enough of chicanery. A pilgrimage to the north awaits you, for true reflection at home. North, to the shores of the last breath? You must return from there. Please, I need to see the Primus. Such as beyond you now. For you have wandered too far from the righteous. Go forth, this is your last chance of it. No, please, let me see the Primus. Please, O Son above, have mercy. Yeah. But definitely a very, like, interesting thing. So yeah, like, this has definitely been I've liked this, essentially, but, like, I'm honestly kind of surprised about how much I've liked Carlotta, because, like, honestly, I say in no small part that she is my favorite character of this game. At least for right now. I'll probably change that a bit in the future. Wait, what? Why are that thing here? I understand, like the other stuff, but why the chest minute? Don't really open anything. That makes no sense, but alright. Uh, Cause yeah, I didn't expect this happen. But, like, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. So I took the wrong turns in the maze. Oh. Interesting, I do, enjoy mazes and stuff. So I definitely, do say that, like, yeah, I've liked this. Oh, frick. So I guess it's on this other path over here. Am I on the outer edge? I have no idea what the issue is. Oh well. I'm sure I might figure it out eventually. But I'm not gonna keep it here for like this length of time. I thank y'all so much for watching and seeing about what I got up to in this game. But yeah. Definitely an enjoyable story. Can't wait for Act like 4, essentially. As I mentioned, like, I do say that I will go and give this game exceptional credit for like, yeah, like they could have went and just casually said like, yeah, no, we're going to do like 1.5, similar to what Genshin did. But like, honestly, like, I say it works well. Say it works well that they actually went and did it this way. Let me go and see about where I am at on the wall. Wait, is there really no way? Oh yeah, no, there's straight up no way. There's actually no way to go into this place. Interesting then. I wonder how you're supposed to open this then. Like, I would question whether I'm missing like a quest or something. Cause like yeah, like I don't think I missed something in between like going over to get to here. Right, it just goes through the door. Weird. And I definitely don't think that it's gonna be something like up here or that you are supposed to like go up and over for. But it's definitely interesting. I might look that up at some point later and figure out how. Cause I'm quite curious about how it's possible, but also at the same time, like, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah. I think once again, so much for watching. Definitely do have a bunch of things still left to do, essentially. Because yeah, while I may not be level 80, yeah, I still do have La La Echo, the Plushy Village, essentially. And then also at the same time, like, yeah, I have, I still have Camellia's story being Barking Past Amongst Stars, if I reunite and a family such as with Carlotta. That's probably the one that I'll prioritize. Is big, small woolly big adventure. Again, same thing. But yeah. Um, it is definitely interesting to know about all of this. Oh. Interesting. Didn't expect to have her be there, but yeah. Like I definitely do say that this is definitely interesting. Actually, you know what? I should see if I can't see the stuff. Maybe it'll be better to look at it over there. Do I see anything? See the typical stuff, essentially. Like over there is the mountain. Over there, I think is like Mount. Yeah, over there probably is just Mount Permanent. essentially. But I don't know why. Looks odd. Yeah. So this is the highest point I can really access. Yeah, no. I sort of see that that's probably the over here is probably where it's trapped, and they have the design for it already mapped out essentially, but like these steps are probably going to like show up like at some point soon, because like you can kind of see it, like that kind of looks like a regular road, that kind of looks like a normal road, that definitely looks like Staircase. And then there's like that. So yeah, it definitely makes it. It definitely does make sense about a lot of things with that. But that's for another time. I know I've said it several times, but I thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed. However, I will ultimately see. Actually, yeah, right. Where did it show up at? Oh, right there. Wait, what? What? Okay. Hold up, I gotta see this. I gotta look through this, because this looks... So this is where they are at. I only do solo challenge, interesting enough. But, I do have my resonate.
Crosscut. Sever. Mind's eye. Perish in flames. Triumph.
Strike as one. Take form. Take flight. Evil be cleansed.
Together we vanquish.
Leave it to me. Worry not.
Feathers incinerate.
Huh? Together we fight. Strike fast.
Oh, that's...
Sacred light.
I was hoping to get that piece before.
Together we vanquish.
Whoa.
Mind's eye. Crosscut. Sever.
So yeah, it's basically like...
Think fast.
One. Take form. Our lights shine through. Worry not.
Basically like the star fight, where it's like...
Let it end.
Yeah, we get this, but...
Together we vanquish.
Yeah, we get this.
Triumph through sacrifice.
To be fair, that might be actually
Feathers
so whenever you
incinerate.
get a fight against...
No need to dwell on it.
Alright, that and everything. So,
Triumph through
that's the final
sacrifice.
line.
Make it fast.
Durability flowed.
Triumph
Leave it to
through
me.
sacrifice.
Together we fight. Take form. Fast in starlight. Sacred light. Leave it to me.
Triumph through sacrifice. Make it think fast. No need to dwell on it.
Strike as one. Take form.
I'm curious.
Negligence on
I'm
my
really
part.
interested to figure out about what this idea is. There we go. HP and attack. Oh, you get both. Oh, okay, that makes it a lot more interesting. Because I mainly did that for Carlotta. But, like, yeah. Because, like, Carlotta needs that. Like, think of other people need. Well, the Arcanic Chance. Okay, fair enough. Did I just do another one? No? Okay. It was though. It's probably because I unlocked it though. Oh, right. I should go do Sishi because like at least because she still gives Asteroid.
The hour of hope. May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my
I think
honor.
it's probably gonna be 4. Saw that was that. Summon summon servants to deal havoc damage to enemies, triggering counterattack with the attacks reset and increases core attack damage. Ooh. That actually works well. Like, if I have a coordinated attack person that actually does like that damage, that works well. To be fair, I am looking for a crit damage one. So it's for Frost, right? Oh. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
Because like the main thing that I was curious about with that was, wait, in Dark Surge base 5 deals additional havoc damage. But okay, cool. Because yeah, the main thing that I wanted that for was actually for Carlotta, because like, yeah, it gives me this, which is another chance for what I was trying to go for with her. Like, don't get me wrong, it's it's the exact same failure. In fact, it's a worse failure. The other one at least had like a little bit higher. That's convenient. That's so good. Well, okay. At least I was interested. Oh wow. At least I was interested. I still would say that probably Myriad would be like better for what I was trying to go for. But like, I will say, in general, this would actually be a little bit easier and a little bit better, in my opinion, to go for. Cause like with the myriads, essentially, I just have to luck into it getting like crit damage or crit rate. This guarantees I get crit rate or crit damage. And yeah, is there a boss that actually has like multiple points that it can be on? Don't think so. I think like Myriad is the only thing that can be like frost. Oh really? Nightmares. I have no idea what these even are for. I left it to be because it's like, yeah, surely these things would be like, you know, figured out upon with everything. Nope. But yeah, like Inferno Right is there. Don't think anything there. Actually, wait. Is that? Yeah. So like, for example, with the bell, like if I'm going for like the bell, like I have to hope and pray that it's the set that I want, essentially. So like, on some of these it's not that bad, cause like, oh hey, for Celestial Light there's the Morning Ikes and Jue, and like a lot of them do have specific ones for the attribute. But that's not always the case, actually. Essentially. So, like, yeah, it's just, it is what it is, essentially. So I'm not sure about whether I'm actually, yeah, no, I feel like that probably does better. Because this does technically go and, like, increase it by more. Or, I do say that this is more active, essentially. So, there's that at the very least, essentially. But, like, yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, no offense, I prefer to go and have it be like, well, I don't mind, I'd actually having something that's like, yeah, hi, by the way, you want crit rate? Hi, I will be crit rate for you. It's like, oh, hey, you want, crit damage? Okay, I'll be crit damage for you. Oh, you need it in, like, one of these basic, DPS, one of these basic element things, such as, like, glacial, fusion, electro, is it electro? I think so. Yeah, electro, arrow, spectro, or havoc. Like, if it's one of those that you're wanting, it's like, yeah, hi, I can be like the crit rate or the crit damage that you're looking for in one of those elements. So what? Like, that in all honesty is probably about the coolest thing for that fight, in my opinion. The only thing that's an issue to me with that fight is that basically, like, I just kind of would have liked more done with it, but it's whatever, essentially. But yeah. Honestly, oh wow, that's sad. I mean, at least I can teleport to that boss. I can just go out and beat it again. It's not really that big of a deal. That said, I still do at some point need to figure out points to kind of like just passively build like everything for like Rover and for Chisha, and get like, yeah, like basically just like get some of these things done that like I've really just not used for a while. I'm honestly surprised I've not gotten like Verena done. Like that to me is insane. And but yeah, really, really, I have not. That's insane. I thought that I had her at least at 50. Wow, I just really do not switch off that character. Wow. Now Lumi being, now Lumi having like 0, it's not surprising, like, at all. Cause like, I will be real with Lumi. I hate her. Like, not going to lie, it sucks. Like, quite literally, so many people I would rather use than Lumi. At a certain point, if I really need like 5 asteroids so badly, and I don't want to just spend money for the asteroids, or I'm not able to spend money for the asteroids. Yeah, I will literally do her. She's terrible otherwise. I just don't care. But yeah, it is what it is. So, like I said, I thank you all so much for watching. Definitely a very interesting weekly boss they've added in. Probably like my favorite weekly boss. So I don't mind Carlotta needing that one especially, but like, yeah. Whether or not that was an actually useful thing, it's debatable. I just, there's things I could do with it. I just don't know about whether or not I will actually do anything with it. So, thank you all for watching this very long thing, especially when I rambled on and tried to end like what 3 times and failed to. This is probably now the 4th time I'm trying to end, just gonna actually end this time because I have my fingers over the button. But yeah, I will ultimately see everyone when I next see you all.